guys, welcome back. How are you doing? I hope everyone is well. So today is going to be a different kind of video. Super excited because I'm not going to be doing a review. I wanted to come and share some of my recipes with you guys. And I wanted to do kind of like an easy, put it together, stick it on the stove, stick it in the oven, get her and go, because I just wanted something easy for everyone to do because we're all inside. Most of us are inside. We're stuck with our families, and you know, something that we can maybe do with our kids or something like that. Something most of us will all love. So I wanted to share a dinner, and then the next video is going to be a breakfast. So I hope you all join and come into my kitchen with me, and let's have dinner together. So today is going to be a baked spaghetti. Now I want to go through, I thought maybe I didn't want, you know, who wants to see cooking spaghetti? We all know how to do that. Put pasta in boiling water. As you can hear, it's boiling now. So I'm going to turn that down again. But I wanted to show you like how I do it, you know, some tips and tricks along the way. So we are going to head over here to the boiling pot, and we're going to get into the ingredients and talk about a few things. So let's go. Okay, so over here I have my frying pan with 1 pound of ground beef. Now here is where you can get creative. You can do Italian ground sausage. You can mix it up with whatever. You can do ground turkey. You can do whatever you'd like. Back there I have a Fiesta blend cheese. You can use whatever kind of cheese. You can do cheddar cheese. You can do Monterey, Jack, whatever kind you like. Now with the water, like I said, you know, who wants to see anyone boil pasta, all that good stuff. My tip for anyone, you know, who may not be familiar with doing this, my thing with the water, I start with putting in hot water from the sink, and then I keep my oven on high so it comes to a boil quickly, because who wants to stand here and wait for this to come to a boil, you know, 20 freaking minutes. That's what I do. And again, when you're cooking pasta, for anyone who doesn't know, you always want to salt your water heavily. And anyone who watches a cooking channel or anything, I learned this from Giada. Love you, Giada. So heavily salt your water when you're cooking pasta. Now, another thing, when it comes to sauces, normally when you're doing baked spaghetti, you'll use a red sauce, marinara, any kind that you want. Go crazy, you know, use what you normally use. Today well, the shells are very bare, so I wanted to use a white sauce with this. Normally I would use a red sauce, but I wanted to go crazy. I'm using a mixture of butter, Parmesan, and I found this creamy basil Alfredo. I thought that would be very interesting. So I'm going to do a mixture of that. And obviously over here we've got our pasta. When I do the baked spaghetti, I always break the noodles in thirds. So that way they're shorter. And a lot more can fit in the pan. And today I'm choosing to use the aluminum one that I got at the store, only because for breakfast, the next video, I'm going to use my glass 9x13, and you're going to use a 9x13. So that's why I chose the aluminum one. So first things first, I'm going to go over there, you know, crack my pasta and stick it into the pot, which I'm going to bring back up to a boil. And then after that's boiling, I have my noodles in. Then we're going to come over here to our frying pan, and we're going to start cooking our ground beef. Okay, so our pasta is cooked, and it's set off to the side. And then we have our ground beef. And like I said, you can use ground turkey, ground Italian sausage, whatever you like for this recipe. This is just what I'm using right now. And off to the side, now I normally use the 24-ounce can of Marinara spaghetti sauce, and I showed you what I was going to use today as the variation. And I went ahead and grabbed a bowl, and I mixed, and I used my kitchen scale to equal the 24 ounces. And I mixed it all together. So I got the creamy butter and the basil in here. Just mix it all together. So I thought it would be interesting, a new take on it. So I'm going to go ahead and brown the ground beef. And then when we come back and I have it, all the grease drained, we're going to add the sauce. And once we add that and mix it all together, then we will combine that to our spaghetti. Okay, so grease is drained. Meat is ready to be introduced to our sauce. Now, you can also, another thing that you can do with your sauce, my husband doesn't like his spaghetti too saucy. So that is why I'm not adding an extra can or all of both of the cans. So that is your preference. Get as saucy as you prefer. And yeah, you know, if you want to, also, you could actually, this might be fun, mix a red and a white. You know, oh my God, that sounds delightful. And, oh my God, this just dawned on me. I have some extra, what is the word here? Not basil. I have some extra green stuff in the fridge. Green, basil stuff. It'll come to me. I don't know, I'm thinking. Anyways, so yeah, if you want to, get extra saucy with it. Saucy. So again, do you whatever you want and get creative, you know? It's your spaghetti, your kitchen, you know? Go nuts, people. So I'm going to put all of this in here, mix it together, make a marriage, and then we will introduce it to our spaghetti. Okay, so we are all mixed and we are going to introduce sauce to our pasta. And then we're going to mix it together. And then we're going to bring over our pan, our 9x13, and then we'll put it in there and sprinkle with a shit ton of cheese. Okay, so now that it's all mixed and beautiful, and like I said, my husband doesn't like it super saucy, so it's not going to be super saucy, but you can add as much sauce as you'd like. And I'm just putting this in here. And I like to just kind of put it in here evenly so I know that I'm getting everything kind of evenly dispersed. Just because I'm OCD like that. And my kitchen, y'all know that. So I'm going to put it in here evenly, and I like to use the pasta spoon with the tines in here because I can get in here and do this. And what that does, it kind of moves it in there evenly and puts it down in here. So that's just something that I like to do. So I'm going to continue putting this in here evenly and just moving it all around. And then we're going to come back and we are going to load this mother up with cheese, please. Okay, so we got her covered with cheese and she is beautiful. 2 cups of cheese, whatever cheese that you prefer. And like I showed you, I just had the Fiesta blend. You can use Monterey Jack, you can use cheddar, anything that your heart desires. Just make sure she is covered completely and absolutely stunning. Have your oven preheated to 350 and we are going to bake it between 30 to 35 minutes. So I'm going to put it in, start at 30, and then check it. You just want to make sure everything is cooked evenly, the cheese is nice and melted, and then we will come back and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so it was 30 minutes and that's all it took, and it turned out perfect, you guys. So, and I know every oven varies different, so like I said, just make sure and check it at the 30-minute mark, see if your cheese is done. And this is exactly how it turned out, you guys. Absolutely stunning. Now, I had some extras done before I put it in the oven. The pan was full, so I had my husband, he had a bowl before it went in, so he already tasted it. So, but I'm going to bring it up to you guys. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. So, and again, use white sauce, use marinara, mix it, match, ground turkey, ground beef, Italian sausage, this is so versatile, you guys. You can use whatever you like. Mix the cheese, the meat, anything. You can even mix the pastas too. You don't have to use spaghetti. You can use fettuccine, you can use bow ties, you can use rotini, whatever your heart desires, you guys. This is just a very versatile meal and a different way to use spaghetti too. So instead of using it in a pot, go ahead and bake it, melt the cheese, something fun. So I just wanted to bring you guys something different. So I hope you guys give this a try, and if you do, please tag me so I can see your pictures. And I'm going to leave the links to my Instagram in the description box below, so you guys can tag me in it. And again, I am going to bring you guys also a breakfast video too, so you guys can join me for a breakfast video. So thank you guys for coming and watching another video, and I really hope you give this a try and let me know if you tried it, if you liked it, and what you guys did to it. I'd like to know. So from my kitchen to yours, view it before you do it, and always mwah.